The Success Mindset: How to Think Like a Champion. Introduction. Success begins in your mind. The Success Mindset: How to Think Like a Champion is your guide to unlocking the mental strength that champions use to achieve greatness. In this book, you'll learn that true success starts with how you think, and how you can train your mind to think like the best. This book is not about just dreaming big. It's about turning those dreams into reality. You'll discover practical strategies to build confidence, stay disciplined, and overcome any challenge. Each chapter will help you sharpen your focus and develop the mindset that fuels success. What you'll gain is more than just inspiration. It's a blueprint for transforming your thinking. Whether you're chasing a personal goal or striving for professional achievements, the tools inside will help you take the next step toward becoming the champion of your own story. Are you ready to change your mindset and start thinking like a champion? Let's dive in and get started on this journey together. Chapter 1. The Power of a Champion's Mindset. A champion's mindset is the foundation of all success. It's the mental framework that allows individuals to rise above challenges, stay focused in the face of adversity, and consistently strive for greatness. But what exactly is this mindset, and why is it so powerful? In this chapter, we will explore the concept of a champion's mindset, break it down into its key components, and understand how it shapes success. The mindset shift. Success is not determined by talent alone. Many people have the potential to succeed, but only those with the right mindset reach their fullest potential. Think about the athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders you admire. What sets them apart? It's not just their skills or abilities. It's the way they think. A champion's mindset is built on resilience, belief, and focus. It's about embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. It's about pushing through setbacks and using failure as fuel for future success. People with a champion's mindset are not defined by their circumstances. They are defined by how they respond to those circumstances. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He failed countless times before successfully inventing the light bulb. Many people would have given up after the first few failures, but Edison's mindset was different. He saw each failure as a lesson, not a defeat. He famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset allowed him to persevere and ultimately change the world. The power of belief. At the core of a champion's mindset is belief. This belief is not just about believing in one's abilities. It's about having faith in the process and trusting that the effort will lead to results. Without belief, progress is slow and motivation fades, but with belief, anything is possible. Belief in yourself is crucial, but belief in something greater than yourself can also be a powerful motivator. For example, athletes often believe in their team, their coach, or their mission. They understand that their success isn't just about individual achievement, it's about contributing to something larger than themselves. Think of someone like Michael Jordan. He didn't just believe in his skills, he believed in his team and the larger goal of winning championships. His ability to elevate his teammates and inspire others to believe in themselves is a key part of why he became one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Belief creates confidence, and confidence is what drives action. When you believe in the possibility of success, you take steps toward achieving it. The belief may not always be easy to maintain, but it's essential to developing a champion's mindset. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth when you believe in your ability to overcome it. Resilience. The heart of a champion. Resilience is one of the most important aspects of a champion's mindset. Life is unpredictable, and no one goes through their journey without facing setbacks. It's not the challenges that define us, it's how we respond to them. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when things get tough, and to stay committed to your goals, no matter what. Consider the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before finding success, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. At one point, she was a struggling single mother living on welfare, but she didn't give up on her dream of becoming a writer. She was resilient. She continued to write, and eventually she found a publisher who believed in her work. Today, Rowling is one of the most successful authors in the world, with millions of copies of her books sold. Resilience doesn't mean never feeling discouraged or overwhelmed. It means having the strength to rise again after every fall. It means learning from each setback and becoming stronger because of it. A champion's mindset isn't about avoiding failure. It's about knowing that failure is a stepping stone to success. Focus and discipline. A champion's mindset also requires focus and discipline. It's easy to get distracted by the noise of everyday life, but champions know how to stay focused on their goals. They understand that success is not an overnight achievement. It requires consistent effort, day after day, toward a clear purpose. Take the example of Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Williams has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, more than any other player in the Open era. But her success isn't just due to natural talent. It's a result of years of focused practice and discipline. She practices relentlessly, works on every aspect of her game, and consistently strives for improvement. Focus helps champions maintain clarity in their goals, while discipline ensures they follow through. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's the consistency of small actions over time that creates massive results. Champions don't wait for motivation to strike. They create their own motivation through disciplined action, turning challenges into opportunities. One of the most powerful aspects of a champion's mindset is the ability to turn challenges into opportunities. A champion does not view obstacles as roadblocks. Instead, they see them as chances to learn, grow, and improve. Challenges are inevitable, but how we choose to approach them makes all the difference. This mindset is especially crucial in the world of business. Entrepreneurs face countless challenges, from financial setbacks to stiff competition. But successful entrepreneurs, like Elon Musk, see every obstacle as an opportunity to innovate. Musk has faced numerous failures throughout his career, from early setbacks with Tesla to the struggles of SpaceX. However, his ability to learn from each failure and turn it into a stepping stone for future success has been key to his accomplishments. The champion's mindset is about embracing failure as a teacher. It's about being curious enough to learn from mistakes and using those lessons to propel you forward. Every setback becomes a chance to build something better. The importance of passion. Finally, passion plays a vital role in a champion's mindset. Passion is what fuels the drive to keep going when things get tough. It's what makes the long hours of hard work feel worthwhile. Passion isn't just about loving what you do. It's about having a deep, unwavering commitment to your goals and your mission. Look at someone like Steve Jobs, who founded Apple. Jobs was passionate about technology and innovation. His passion drove him to create products that transformed the world. His relentless pursuit of excellence and his belief in the power of design revolutionized the tech industry. Passion gave Jobs the fuel to push boundaries and achieve extraordinary things. A champion's mindset is often rooted in a deep sense of purpose and passion. When you are passionate about your goals, challenges seem less daunting. Passion is the energy that sustains you through the long, hard road to success. Conclusion. Building your champion's mindset. The power of a champion's mindset lies in its ability to shape how you view the world and respond to challenges. It's not something you're born with. It's something you can develop. By cultivating belief, resilience, focus, discipline, and passion, you can begin to think like a champion. As you move forward on your journey, remember that the mindset you cultivate will determine the success you achieve. Champions don't avoid challenges. They face them head-on. They believe in their abilities, bounce back from setbacks, stay focused, and turn every obstacle into an opportunity for growth. You have the power to develop this mindset. It starts with a decision to change the way you think. The journey may not always be easy, but with the right mindset, anything is possible. The power of a champion's mindset is within you. It's time to unlock it and take your life to the next level. Chapter 2. Belief. The foundation of success. Belief is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without it, even the most talented individuals can struggle to achieve their goals. With it, Ordinary people can accomplish extraordinary things. In this chapter, we'll explore why belief is so powerful, how it shapes your journey, and how you can cultivate it in your own life. The role of belief in success. Belief is more than just positive thinking. It is the conviction that you can achieve your goals, no matter the obstacles. It is the unshakable confidence that your actions will lead to results. This belief is not just about believing you can succeed, but also about believing in the process. It's about knowing that even when faced with setbacks, the path you're on will eventually lead to success. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey. She faced many challenges early in life, including poverty and being told she wasn't good enough. Despite these circumstances, Oprah believed in her ability to make an impact. Her belief in her vision, combined with hard work and resilience, made her one of the most influential figures in the world. Oprah's success didn't come from external circumstances alone. It came from the deep belief she had in herself and her ability to overcome adversity. This belief is contagious. When you believe in yourself, others start to believe in you too. Your confidence can inspire those around you, whether it's a team, a community, or even a global audience. In the same way, a lack of belief can create doubt, slowing progress, and making it harder to reach your full potential. Believing in yourself, the most important form of belief, is self-belief. It's the core of everything. If you don't believe in your own abilities, it's hard to stay motivated when things get tough. It's easy to doubt yourself, especially when faced with challenges or when others question your abilities. But the difference between those who succeed and those who give up is self-belief. Think about the story of Walt Disney. Disney was fired from a newspaper job because he was told he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. This didn't stop him. Instead of allowing others' opinions to define his worth, Disney believed in his creative vision and went on to create the entertainment empire that is Disney today. Self-belief is not about arrogance. It's about trusting that you have the ability to learn, grow, and overcome any obstacles in your way. It's about recognizing your worth and understanding that you are capable of achieving great things, even when the road is difficult. Belief in your purpose. Belief is not only about believing in your abilities, but also in the bigger picture, the purpose that drives you. When you have a strong sense of purpose, belief becomes easier to sustain. It helps you stay focused on the long-term goal, even when you encounter setbacks or distractions. Purpose-driven individuals don't just work for money or status. They work because they believe in the impact they can make. Take Nelson Mandela, for example. He spent 27 years in prison, yet he never lost belief in his mission to end apartheid in South Africa. His belief in justice and equality kept him going even in the darkest moments of his life. Having a clear purpose is a powerful motivator. It fuels your belief when the going gets tough. When you know why you're doing something, belief in the outcome becomes much easier to maintain. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going, even when the journey is long and difficult. Belief in the process. Belief is not just about having faith in the end result. It's about believing in the process that will get you there. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the path to achieving your goals is often filled with uncertainty and challenges. But champions understand that every step, every mistake, every failure is part of the journey. They believe in the process of growth and improvement, knowing that each step brings them closer to their goal. Take the example of Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple. Jobs was known for his relentless pursuit of excellence. His belief in the process of innovation and design drove Apple to become one of the most successful companies in the world. Jobs faced many failures, including being ousted from Apple at one point. However, he never gave up. He believed in the process of learning from failure and using those lessons to create something greater. Believing in the process is about trusting that the work you're putting in, even when it doesn't seem to yield immediate results, is preparing you for something bigger. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, and every success is a step forward. Overcoming doubts and fears. Even the most successful individuals experience doubt and fear. It's a natural part of the human experience. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is how they handle those doubts and fears. A champion's mindset allows them to acknowledge these feelings without letting them control their actions. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, but it is also a powerful motivator. Every successful person has faced fear at some point, but they didn't let it stop them. They used that fear as a source of energy, to push forward, to work harder, and to prove to themselves that they were capable of succeeding. Think about the story of Michael Jordan. Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but he didn't let that define him. Instead, he used the experience as motivation to work harder and prove his worth. He overcame the fear of failure by channeling it into relentless effort, eventually becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time. When you start to doubt yourself, remind yourself of the purpose that drives you. Focus on the process, not the outcome. And remember that fear is not a sign to stop, it's a sign to push forward. Building belief through action. Belief is not something that magically appears, it's built through action. Every time you take a step toward your goal, you reinforce your belief in yourself. Every time you overcome a challenge, you prove to yourself that you are capable. And with each victory, no matter how small, your belief grows stronger. Take small, consistent actions toward your goal. Even when progress feels slow, keep moving forward. As you continue to take action, your belief in your abilities will grow. The more you achieve, the more confident you will become in your potential. As the famous motivational speaker Tony Robbins says, the only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. The more you commit to taking action, the more belief you will build in yourself and your purpose. Conclusion: cultivating unshakable belief. Belief is the cornerstone of success. It's the foundation that supports every achievement, every breakthrough, and every victory. Without belief, even the most talented individuals struggle to reach their potential. But when you cultivate a strong belief in yourself, in your purpose, and in the process, you set yourself on the path to greatness. In this chapter, we've seen how belief empowers individuals to overcome challenges, stay motivated, and achieve extraordinary things. We've explored the importance of believing in yourself, in your purpose, and in the journey ahead. We've also seen how doubt and fear are natural, but how they can be conquered through action and persistence. The next time you face a challenge or doubt yourself, remember that belief is the key to success. Cultivate it, nurture it, and let it guide you toward your goals. When you believe in yourself, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Chapter 3. Setting Goals with Purpose. Goals are the roadmap that guides us on our journey toward success. Without clear goals, it's easy to drift through life without direction. But with purposeful goals, everything changes. In this chapter, we will explore how to set goals that not only drive you, but align with your deeper purpose. We'll look at why setting meaningful goals is crucial, how to define your purpose, and how to break down your goals into actionable steps. The importance of purpose-driven goals. At the heart of every successful individual's journey is a clear purpose. Purpose is the reason why you pursue your goals in the first place. It's the why behind everything you do. Without purpose, goals can feel empty, and motivation can quickly fade. But when your goals align with your purpose, they become more than just tasks to check off. They become meaningful milestones in your life's mission. Think about Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX and Tesla. His goal isn't just to make money or create popular products. Musk's overarching purpose is to change the world by advancing sustainable energy and making space travel more accessible. Every goal he sets, whether it's developing electric cars or launching reusable rockets, aligns with that larger purpose. His goals are not just about success, they are about impact. When you set goals with purpose, you tap into a deep well of motivation. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going. Even when the journey gets tough, it reminds you that your efforts matter, and that you are working towards something greater than yourself. Defining your purpose. Before you can set goals with purpose, you need to understand what your purpose is. This requires self-reflection and introspection. Ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What drives me? What impact do I want to make in the world? Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It can be personal, like wanting to create a better life for your family, or pursuing a passion for art. What matters is that your purpose resonates with you on a deep level. It should feel authentic and aligned with your values. Take the example of Malala Yousafzai. Her purpose is rooted in advocating for girls' education and empowering young women worldwide. From a young age, Malala was passionate about education, even in the face of great danger. This passion drove her to set goals that aligned with her purpose, leading her to become the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate. When you define your purpose, you create a strong foundation for goal setting. Your goals will no longer feel like random tasks, but like stepping stones toward a greater vision. SMART goals, turning purpose into action. Once you have a clear sense of your purpose, it's time to set specific goals. The most effective goals are those that are clear, achievable, and measurable. This is where the SMART framework comes in. SMART goals are specific. Your goals should be clear and focused. Measurable. You should be able to track your progress. Achievable. Your goals should be realistic, given your resources and abilities. Relevant. Your goals should align with your larger purpose. Time-bound. Your goals should have a deadline or timeline for completion. Let's break it down with an example. Suppose your purpose is to become a professional writer, and one of your goals is to publish a book. To make this goal SMART, you could say, specific. I will write a book on personal development. Measurable. I will write 1,000 words per day, and finish the first draft in 6 months. Achievable. I will allocate 1 hour each day to write, even with my busy schedule. Relevant. This goal aligns with my purpose of helping others improve their lives. Time-bound. I will finish the first draft by October 1st. By turning your purpose into SMART goals, you create a clear, actionable plan that keeps you motivated and focused. SMART goals give you a sense of progress and accomplishment, helping you stay on track and aligned with your larger purpose. Breaking down big goals into smaller steps. Large, long-term goals can often feel overwhelming. When you have a big vision, it's easy to get lost in the enormity of the task ahead. But the key to achieving big goals is breaking them down into smaller, more manageable steps. Think about a person who wants to run a marathon. Running 26.2 miles may seem like an insurmountable challenge, but by breaking it down into smaller milestones, the task becomes more manageable. The runner could set smaller goals, like running 3 miles on the first week, 5 miles on the second week, and so on, gradually building up stamina and confidence until they can run the full marathon distance. Similarly, when setting long-term goals, break them down into monthly, weekly, or even daily actions. This makes the journey less overwhelming and allows you to celebrate small wins along the way. It also ensures that you stay focused and avoid distractions that may pull you off track. By turning big goals into small, actionable steps, you turn a distant dream into a series of achievable milestones. Staying motivated and adjusting your goals. Setting purposeful goals is one thing. Staying motivated to achieve them is another. Motivation can fluctuate, and setbacks are inevitable. So how do you stay on course when the excitement fades or life gets in the way? One strategy is to remind yourself regularly of the purpose behind your goals. Reconnect with your why whenever you feel discouraged. Remember the larger vision that drove you to set these goals in the first place. Also, be flexible and adjust your goals as needed. Life doesn't always go according to plan, and that's okay. Champions are not afraid to change course if something isn't working. If you find that a goal no longer aligns with your purpose, or that your approach isn't yielding the results you want, reassess and make adjustments. The key to staying motivated is consistency. Even on days when you don't feel like moving forward, take small steps. Over time, these small actions will accumulate and bring you closer to your larger goals. Celebrating milestones. One of the best ways to stay motivated is to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge each milestone you reach along the way. This reinforces the positive behaviors and habits you're building. Celebrating milestones keeps you focused on the journey and not just the end result. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, you could celebrate every 5-pound milestone. If your goal is to write a book, celebrate finishing each chapter. Each small success is a sign that you're getting closer to your bigger goal. These celebrations fuel your belief in your ability to achieve, and they keep you energized for the work ahead. Conclusion: purpose-driven goals lead to lasting success. Setting goals with purpose is the key to staying motivated, focused, and driven. Purpose gives you a reason to keep going when things get tough. It turns your goals from mere tasks into meaningful steps towards something greater. When you set purposeful goals, you align your actions with your deeper values and vision. These goals provide direction, structure, and momentum, helping you stay on track even when challenges arise. And by breaking down big goals into smaller steps, celebrating milestones, and staying flexible, you ensure that your goals are achievable and sustainable. Remember, success isn't just about achieving a goal, it's about creating a life that's aligned with your purpose. When your goals reflect that purpose, success becomes not just a destination, but a fulfilling journey. Chapter 4. Overcoming Obstacles and Adversity. Success is rarely a straight path. The journey toward any significant achievement is often filled with obstacles, setbacks, and adversity. How you handle these challenges can make all the difference between reaching your goals and giving up. In this chapter, we'll explore how to overcome obstacles and turn adversity into an opportunity for growth. We'll discuss the power of resilience, the importance of a positive mindset, and how to use setbacks as stepping stones to success. Embracing the reality of adversity. Adversity is a natural part of life. Every person, no matter how successful, faces challenges. These obstacles can come in many forms: personal struggles, financial difficulties, professional setbacks, or unexpected life events. The key to overcoming adversity is recognizing that these challenges are not roadblocks. They are part of the journey. When you're faced with adversity, it's easy to feel discouraged and frustrated. You might think that success is just not meant for you, but the truth is, everyone who has achieved something great has faced adversity at some point. What sets successful people apart is not the absence of obstacles, but their ability to persevere despite them. Take the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Edison failed thousands of times before he finally succeeded. In fact, his teachers told him he was too stupid to learn anything. Despite these early setbacks, Edison never gave up. He saw failure as a lesson and kept pushing forward. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's ability to embrace adversity and keep moving forward eventually led to groundbreaking inventions that changed the world. The power of resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to challenges, and keep moving forward. It's one of the most important traits of successful people, as it allows them to stay focused on their goals, even when things don't go as planned. Building resilience is about developing mental toughness. It's about learning to manage your emotions, stay calm under pressure, and not let failure define you. Resilient people don't give up when things get tough. They learn from their experiences, grow stronger, and continue pursuing their goals with determination. One example of resilience in action is the story of J.K. Rowling. Before writing Harry Potter, Rowling faced numerous rejections from publishers. At one point, she was a struggling single mother, living on welfare. However, Rowling didn't give up on her dream of becoming a writer. She believed in her story, and despite the challenges, she kept writing. Eventually, a publisher took a chance on her manuscript, and Harry Potter went on to become a global phenomenon. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from failure, it's about using adversity as fuel for growth. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. With each challenge you face, you have the chance to build resilience and strengthen your character. Developing a positive mindset. A positive mindset is another crucial element in overcoming obstacles and adversity. It's easy to get bogged down by negative thoughts, especially when faced with setbacks. But a positive mindset allows you to stay focused on the possibilities rather than the problems. It helps you see every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than as a barrier to success. The power of positive thinking has been well documented. Research shows that people with a positive outlook are more likely to persist in the face of adversity and achieve their goals. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is fine. It means choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems, on progress instead of setbacks. Consider the story of Michael Jordan, widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, a devastating blow for any aspiring athlete. However, instead of letting this rejection define him, Jordan used it as motivation to work even harder. He stayed focused on his goals, developed a positive mindset, and turned his initial failure into a stepping stone toward success. A positive mindset doesn't just help you overcome obstacles, it also improves your overall well-being. When you approach challenges with optimism, you're more likely to stay motivated, focused, and resilient. The way you perceive adversity can make all the difference in how you handle it. Using setbacks as stepping stones. Setbacks are not the end of the road, they are simply part of the process. Successful people know how to use setbacks as stepping stones to achieve greater success. Every failure, every obstacle, is a lesson waiting to be learned. Think about the story of Walt Disney. Disney was fired from a newspaper job for lacking imagination, and he faced many other setbacks along his journey. Yet he didn't allow these failures to stop him. He used them as learning experiences, and kept moving forward. Today, Disney is a household name, synonymous with creativity and innovation. Setbacks provide valuable feedback that can help you improve. They highlight areas where you may need to change your approach, learn new skills, or gain more experience. Rather than seeing setbacks as signs of failure, view them as opportunities to grow and refine your strategy. When faced with a setback, take a step back and assess the situation. What can you learn from this experience? What can you do differently next time? By using setbacks as opportunities for growth, you turn adversity into a tool for progress. Staying focused on the bigger picture. When you encounter obstacles, it's easy to get caught up in the moment and lose sight of the bigger picture. However, maintaining focus on your long-term goals can help you stay motivated and determined. Even when the going gets tough. Take the example of Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time. Williams has faced countless injuries and setbacks throughout her career, including a serious health scare that kept her off the court for an extended period. Despite these challenges, she has remained focused on her larger goal to be the best tennis player in the world. Her ability to stay focused on her bigger picture has helped her overcome adversity and achieve remarkable success. When you face challenges, remind yourself of your larger purpose and the reasons why you started in the first place. Keep your eyes on the prize, and don't let temporary setbacks derail your long-term vision. Staying focused on the bigger picture will help you stay motivated, even in the face of adversity. Building a support system. No one has to face adversity alone. Building a strong support system is crucial for overcoming obstacles. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, and who are there to lift you up when times get tough. Your support system might include family, friends, mentors or colleagues, people who provide emotional support, guidance, and perspective. When you face challenges, reach out to those who can help you navigate through tough times. Sometimes just talking things through with someone can provide new insights and help you see things from a different perspective. Having a support system also holds you accountable. When others are rooting for you, it's easier to stay committed to your goals and keep going, even when obstacles arise. Conclusion: turning obstacles into opportunities. Overcoming obstacles and adversity is an essential part of the journey to success. Challenges are inevitable, but they don't have to stop you. By embracing adversity, developing resilience, maintaining a positive mindset, and using setbacks as stepping stones, you can overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Remember that obstacles are not permanent barriers. They are temporary challenges that can be overcome with the right mindset and determination. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. By staying focused on your long-term goals and maintaining a strong support system, you can turn adversity into an opportunity for greater success. The road to success is not easy, but it is worth it. With each obstacle you overcome, you get one step closer to achieving your goals and living the life you've always dreamed of. Keep going, no matter what. The best is yet to come. Chapter 5. Developing a winning routine. Success doesn't happen by accident. It's built through daily actions, habits, and routines that support your long-term goals. In this chapter, we'll dive into the importance of developing a winning routine, how to create one that aligns with your goals, and how to stay disciplined enough to stick with it. A winning routine isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. And when you consistently work toward your goals with purpose and focus, success is inevitable. Why routines matter. A routine is a set of regular, predictable actions that guide your day. But why do successful people swear by them? The answer is simple. Routines create structure. They eliminate decision fatigue, help you stay organized, and allow you to focus on what truly matters. A good routine reduces the need for willpower and ensures that you are consistently moving closer to your goals. Take an athlete, for example. A professional athlete's day is typically filled with structured routines, specific times for training, eating, resting, and recovering. This routine is designed to maximize their performance and ensure that they are always ready for competition. The same principle applies to anyone seeking success. Consistency in your daily habits is key. When you follow a routine, you are essentially stacking small positive actions each day that lead to bigger results. A winning routine helps you make progress toward your goals, even when you don't feel motivated. It takes the decision-making out of the equation and allows you to focus on execution. Building your winning routine. A winning routine begins with a clear understanding of your goals. What do you want to achieve? Whether it's personal growth, career success, or physical fitness, your routine should be built around your most important objectives. Here's how to create a routine that works for you. 1. Start with your big goals. First, identify your most important goals. What are the outcomes you want to achieve in the long term? These will guide your routine. For example, if your goal is to become a published author, your routine might include daily writing sessions, reading to improve your craft, and setting aside time for research. 2. Break goals into daily actions. Once you've identified your big goals, break them down into smaller, manageable actions that you can take each day. Consistency is the key to success, so focus on what you can do every single day to move forward. If your goal is fitness, for example, your daily actions might include a 30-minute workout and meal planning for healthy eating. If your goal is professional growth, it could include working on specific projects or networking activities. 3. Prioritize your most important tasks. It's easy to get caught up in busy work, but your routine should focus on the most important tasks that will drive you toward your goals. These tasks should be the non-negotiables of your day. Prioritize your activities based on their importance and impact. For example, writing the first 1,000 words of your book each morning could be a non-negotiable task if becoming an author is your goal. 4. Incorporate healthy habits. A winning routine isn't just about work. It's also about taking care of your body and mind. Successful people know that physical and mental well-being are essential for long-term achievement. Incorporate habits into your routine that support your health, such as exercise, proper nutrition, and meditation. A strong body and mind will give you the energy and focus needed to pursue your goals effectively. 5. Stay flexible. While routines are important, flexibility is equally crucial. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. Having a rigid routine that doesn't allow for flexibility can lead to frustration and burnout. Instead, build some flexibility into your schedule so that you can adapt when necessary. For example, if you miss a workout one day, don't give up on your routine entirely. Simply adjust your schedule and get back on track the next day. 6. Build in rest and recovery. Rest is an essential part of any winning routine. Without adequate recovery, burnout is inevitable. Successful people understand that rest isn't a sign of laziness. It's a crucial part of the process. Make sure your routine includes time for relaxation and recovery, whether it's taking a break during the day, having a day off from work, or getting enough sleep each night. The power of morning routines. One of the most effective ways to set yourself up for a productive day is to create a powerful morning routine. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Many successful people, from CEOs to athletes, swear by their morning routines because they help them feel focused, energized, and ready to tackle the challenges ahead. Here's how to craft a morning routine that sets you up for success. 1. Start with a positive habit. Begin your day with something positive that sets the right tone. This could be a few minutes of gratitude, meditation, or reading something inspiring. Starting your day with positivity helps you develop a mindset that is aligned with success. 2. Exercise to energize. A quick workout or morning stretch is a great way to get your blood flowing and boost your energy for the day. Exercise not only benefits your physical health, but it also sharpens your mind and enhances your focus. Even a short walk or yoga session can make a difference. 3. Eat a healthy breakfast. What you put into your body first thing in the morning can impact your energy levels for the rest of the day. Choose a healthy breakfast that fuels you, whether it's a smoothie, oatmeal, or eggs with vegetables. Avoid sugary foods that can lead to energy crashes. 4. Plan your day. Take a few moments to review your schedule and set your intentions for the day. This helps you prioritize your most important tasks and get clear on your goals. Planning ahead reduces stress and helps you stay focused on what matters most. 5. Read or learn. Incorporate some learning into your morning routine. This could mean reading a book, listening to a podcast, or watching a motivational video. Continuous learning keeps you growing and helps you stay motivated to achieve your goals. Sticking to your routine. The key to consistency. Creating a winning routine is one thing, but sticking to it is another. The key to consistency is discipline. Discipline is about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. But how do you maintain discipline over time? 1. Start small and build gradually. If you try to overhaul your entire routine all at once, it can be overwhelming. Start small by introducing 1 or 2 new habits, and gradually build from there. For example, if you're trying to incorporate exercise into your routine, start with 10 minutes a day and increase the time as you get used to it. 2. Track your progress. Tracking your progress is a great way to stay motivated and committed. Use a journal or an app to track your daily habits and accomplishments. Seeing your progress in black and white reinforces the positive behaviors you're building and helps you stay focused. 3. Stay accountable. Accountability is crucial for sticking to your routine. Share your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, a mentor, or a coach. Regular check-ins will help you stay on track and give you the encouragement you need when motivation wanes. 4. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate your small victories along the way. Every time you complete a task in your routine, take a moment to acknowledge it. These celebrations keep you motivated and remind you that you're making progress toward your larger goals. Conclusion. Consistency leads to success. Developing a winning routine is one of the most powerful ways to achieve success. When you create a routine that aligns with your goals, incorporates healthy habits, and keeps you focused on what matters, you set yourself up for long-term success. The key is consistency. By sticking to your routine, day after day, you build momentum that propels you forward. Success isn't about doing extraordinary things once in a while. It's about doing ordinary things consistently over time. With a winning routine, you turn your daily actions into powerful habits that lead to lasting success. Every small step you take will bring you closer to your ultimate goal, and with consistency, you'll create the life you've always dreamed of. Chapter 6. The Role of Discipline in Success. Discipline is often regarded as the bridge between goals and accomplishment. It is the ability to stay committed to your purpose, even when the initial excitement fades and the path gets tough. Discipline is what turns vision into action, and action into results. In this chapter, we'll explore why discipline is so crucial to success, how to cultivate it, and the ways it can empower you to reach your highest potential. Understanding discipline. Discipline is more than just self-control. While self-control allows you to resist temptations or avoid distractions, discipline is about consistently doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline is the strength to push forward when faced with discomfort, procrastination, or difficulty. Many people believe that success is the result of a great idea, luck, or talent. While these factors can help, they are not enough on their own. True success is driven by consistent, disciplined effort over time. Success isn't achieved in a moment. It's achieved in the countless small disciplined actions taken day after day. Take the example of Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors. Buffett's success didn't come from making one big brilliant move. It came from decades of disciplined, focused investment decisions. He stuck to his principles and followed a consistent strategy, even when others were tempted to chase trends or make impulsive decisions. His disciplined approach to investing is one of the key reasons for his extraordinary success. Discipline versus motivation. Many people confuse discipline with motivation. Motivation is the feeling of excitement and drive that fuels us to take action. It's the burst of energy we feel when we're inspired to start something new. But motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes. On the other hand, discipline is the ability to take action regardless of how you feel. The key difference is that motivation is often short-lived, while discipline is long-term. Discipline is not about relying on feelings. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Successful people know that they can't always wait for motivation to strike. They understand that success is the result of consistent action over time, and discipline is what keeps them on track. Consider athletes like Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian in history. Phelps didn't train hard, only when he felt motivated. He trained every single day, even when he didn't feel like it. Even when the training seemed endless. His discipline to show up day after day, even when it was tough, was a major factor in his unparalleled success. Building discipline through habits. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's a skill that can be developed through practice. One of the most effective ways to build discipline is through the formation of good habits. Habits are the foundation of discipline. Discipline. When you create positive habits, you make disciplined actions automatic. The first step to building discipline is to identify the habits that align with your goals. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life at once. Begin with one habit that will have the biggest impact. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical health, start by committing to a daily exercise routine. If your goal is to advance in your career, set aside time each day to work on professional development or network with industry peers. Over time, these small actions become part of your daily routine, and discipline becomes second nature. The more you practice a habit, the easier it becomes to stay consistent. Discipline. Eventually, your habits will align with your goals, and you'll find yourself taking disciplined action without even thinking about it. The power of consistency. Discipline is built on consistency. It's about doing what needs to be done, every single day, without fail. It's easy to get excited about a goal at the beginning, and work hard for a few days or weeks. But the true test of discipline is the ability to maintain consistent effort over time. Consistency is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up halfway. Success doesn't happen because you work hard for a few days. It happens because you show up every day, no matter how you feel, and keep pushing forward. Consider the example of author J.K. Rowling. She didn't write the Harry Potter series overnight. Disciplined. It took years of consistent effort and writing, despite facing numerous rejections from publishers. If she had given up after the first few setbacks, we wouldn't know her name today. Her discipline and consistency are what led to her eventual success. Discipline ituri ses is to create a routine that supports your goals. Make your daily actions a non-negotiable part of your life. When you prioritize your goals and take consistent action toward them, discipline becomes a natural part of your life. Discipline in the face of temptation. Discipline in the face of temptation, to take shortcuts or get distracted. It's easy to procrastinate, or put off tasks that feel difficult or uncomfortable. But successful people have learned to push through these moments of temptation and stay focused on what matters most. Take the story of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. Jobs was known for his intense focus and commitment to excellence. Discipline ituri sechiendeng. When developing the iPhone, he refused to cut corners or settle for less than perfection. Discipline it goals for quicker, easier solutions. Jobs insisted on a level of discipline that resulted in a product that revolutionized the tech industry. Discipline is about staying focused on the long-term vision, even when the immediate gratification of shortcuts or distractions is tempting. It's about resisting the urge to do what feels easy in the moment, and doing what will move you closer to your goals in the long run. Overcoming setbacks with discipline. Setbacks are a natural part of life, and they can be discouraging. But a disciplined mindset allows you to persevere, even when things don't go as planned. Discipline ituri setbacks derail you. Discipline helps you stay on course and keep pushing forward, despite the obstacles. The road to success is rarely a straight line. There will be challenges, delays, and unexpected detours. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward. No matter how many times you fall, it's about getting back up, dusting yourself off, and continuing your journey with renewed determination. Think of the example of Thomas Edison. He faced failure after failure before inventing the light bulb. But rather than letting setbacks defeat him, Edison used his failures as learning experiences. His discipline to keep experimenting, even after countless failures, led to his ultimate success. The benefits of discipline. The benefits of discipline extend beyond achieving your goals. Discipline helps you develop mental toughness, boost your confidence, and build resilience. It helps you stay focused on what matters, and prevents you from getting distracted by short-term pleasures. When you practice discipline, you build trust in yourself. You prove to yourself that you can follow through on your commitments, and stay true to your word. This self-trust becomes a powerful motivator, and a driving force behind your continued success. Discipline also improves your ability to manage time, prioritize tasks, and make better decisions. With discipline, you can avoid procrastination and stay on top of your responsibilities, leading to increased productivity and greater success. Conclusion: discipline as the key to lasting success. Discipline is the key that unlocks success. It's the ability to stay focused, committed, and consistent, even when the going gets tough. Discipline separates those who dream of success from those who achieve it. It's the bridge between goals and accomplishments, the factor that turns dreams into reality. Discipline is what talent and motivation can provide a boost. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward, in the long run. It's the power to take consistent action, day in and day out, toward your goals. Discipline is what you can push through setbacks, resist temptation, and stay focused on what matters most. Success is not achieved by taking shortcuts or making sporadic efforts. It's achieved by developing the discipline to do what needs to be done, day after day. When you commit to building discipline in your life, you open the door to lasting success and personal fulfillment. Chapter 7. Harnessing the Power of Positive Thinking. Your mind is a powerful tool. The thoughts you have shape your reality, influencing how you perceive challenges, setbacks, and opportunities. Positive thinking isn't just about staying optimistic. It's about deliberately choosing to focus on the possibilities, solutions, and strengths that move you forward. In this chapter, we'll explore how to harness the power of positive thinking, its impact on success, and how to train your mind to stay focused on what you want, rather than what you fear or lack. The science of positive thinking. Positive thinking is more than just a feel-good concept. Research has shown that maintaining a positive mindset can lead to greater happiness, improved health, and better performance in every area of life. Studies have found that positive thinkers are more likely to experience lower levels of stress, better immune function, and higher levels of motivation and productivity. When you focus on the positive, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and serotonin, neurotransmitters that improve mood, increase energy, and promote feelings of well-being. This doesn't mean that positive thinking will make problems magically disappear, but it does shift your focus towards solutions rather than obstacles. This mindset allows you to handle challenges more effectively and stay motivated, even when things aren't going as planned. Consider the story of Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin Group. Branson has faced numerous setbacks throughout his career, from failed business ventures to health challenges. But rather than dwelling on failures or obstacles, he focuses on learning from them and maintaining a positive outlook. His optimism and ability to see challenges as opportunities have been key drivers of his success. Branson famously said, "You don't learn to walk by following rules, you learn by doing and falling over." The impact of positive thinking on success. Positive thinking is not a magic bullet, but it plays a crucial role in success. A positive mindset helps you stay focused on your goals, encourages perseverance through setbacks, and boosts your confidence. Here's how positive thinking directly impacts your ability to achieve success. 1. Increased motivation. When you think positively, you are more likely to take action toward your goals. Positive thoughts fuel motivation and encourage you to keep moving forward, even when faced with challenges. A positive outlook helps you see opportunities where others may only see obstacles. This motivation is essential for success, especially when progress is slow or when you encounter roadblocks along the way. 2. Resilience in the face of adversity. A positive mindset enables you to bounce back from adversity. When you remain optimistic, you are less likely to get discouraged by setbacks. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, you focus on what you can learn and how you can improve. Positive thinkers are more likely to see failure as a stepping stone to success, rather than as a permanent defeat. 3. Improved decision-making. Positive thinking helps you make better decisions by allowing you to approach challenges with clarity and confidence. When you focus on possibilities, instead of problems, you are more likely to make choices that align with your goals. A positive mindset allows you to evaluate situations with a balanced perspective, considering both risks and rewards. 4. Attracting opportunities. Positive thinking can also attract opportunities. The energy you put into the world often comes back to you. When you project positivity and confidence, others are more likely to respond positively. This can lead to new connections, partnerships, and opportunities that might have otherwise passed you by. Consider the example of Oprah Winfrey. Winfrey faced many obstacles on her journey to success, including growing up in poverty and dealing with personal challenges. However, her positive attitude and belief in her ability to overcome adversity have played a major role in her success. She has built a media empire, motivated millions, and created a lasting legacy, all thanks to her ability to stay positive, even in the face of adversity. Cultivating a positive mindset. While some people are naturally optimistic, positive thinking is a skill that can be developed with practice. Here's how to cultivate a positive mindset. 1. Focus on gratitude. One of the simplest and most effective ways to shift your mindset is to practice gratitude. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you start to notice more of the good things in your life. This shifts your focus away from what's lacking or negative, and instead highlights the abundance in your life. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, whether it's your health, your relationships, or your achievements. This practice can have a profound effect on your overall outlook. 2. Reframe negative thoughts. We all have negative thoughts from time to time, but the key to positive thinking is learning how to reframe them. Instead of allowing negative thoughts to dictate your actions, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me? Is it based on facts or assumptions? What would happen if I viewed this situation from a different perspective? Reframing allows you to shift your focus from limitations to possibilities, helping you find solutions instead of problems. For example, if you're facing a challenge at work, instead of thinking, "This is too hard, I'll never get it done," Try reframing it as this is a challenge, but it's an opportunity to grow and learn. I can handle this. This shift in perspective can empower you to take action and move forward with confidence. 3. Surround yourself with positivity. The people you spend time with have a significant impact on your mindset. Surround yourself with positive, supportive individuals who encourage your growth and success. Avoid negative environments and toxic relationships that drain your energy and hinder your progress. Positive people will inspire you, uplift you, and help you stay focused on your goals. 4. Visualize success. Visualization is a powerful tool for harnessing the power of positive thinking. When you visualize yourself achieving your goals, you create a mental image of success that fuels your motivation and confidence. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and imagine yourself accomplishing your biggest goals. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles and enjoying the rewards of your hard work. This practice strengthens your belief in your ability to succeed and keeps you focused on the positive outcome. 5. Take care of your mental and physical health. Positive thinking is also about taking care of your well-being. When you feel good physically, it's easier to maintain a positive mindset. Exercise, eat well, get enough sleep, and practice mindfulness to reduce stress and improve your mood. The healthier you are, the better equipped you will be to handle challenges and maintain a positive outlook. Overcoming negative thinking. It's natural to experience moments of doubt, fear, or negativity. However, the key to harnessing the power of positive thinking is not to avoid these feelings, but to manage them. Here's how to overcome negative thinking. 1. Acknowledge your negative thoughts. Instead of suppressing negative thoughts, acknowledge them. Recognize that it's normal to have doubts or fears, but don't let them take over your mindset. By acknowledging the thought, you take away its power and can choose to reframe it in a more positive light. 2. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you experience negative thoughts. Don't beat yourself up for having doubts or fears. Everyone does. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer to a friend who is struggling. Self-compassion helps you bounce back from negative thinking and stay focused on your goals. 3. Stay present. Negative thinking often stems from worrying about the past or future. Practice mindfulness by focusing on the present moment. This helps you stay grounded and prevents your mind from spiraling into negativity. Take a deep breath, focus on your current task, and remind yourself that you have everything you need to succeed in this moment. Conclusion. The power of positive thinking. Positive thinking is more than just a feel-good concept. It's a powerful tool that can transform your life. By choosing to focus on solutions, possibilities, and strengths, you train your mind to stay motivated, resilient, and confident, even when faced with challenges. Positive thinking helps you overcome setbacks, attract opportunities, and stay on course toward your goals. The good news is that positive thinking is a skill that anyone can develop. With practice, you can cultivate a mindset that empowers you to achieve your dreams. Focus on gratitude, reframe negative thoughts, surround yourself with positivity, and take care of your mental and physical health. The more you embrace positivity, the more you'll see its impact on your success. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. By harnessing the power of positive thinking, you can create the life you want and achieve the success you deserve. Chapter 8. Resilience. Bouncing back stronger. In life, challenges are inevitable. Whether it's a personal setback, a career roadblock, or an unexpected failure, adversity is something we all face at some point. The true measure of success, however, is not how many times we fall, but how many times we rise. Resilience is the ability to bounce back stronger after facing adversity. It's the mental toughness that allows you to persevere through challenges, learn from failure, and keep moving forward. In this chapter, we'll explore the power of resilience, how to develop it, and how it can transform setbacks into opportunities for growth. What is resilience? Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties and adapt positively to adversity. It is not about avoiding hardship. It's about how you respond when faced with it. Resilience enables you to stay grounded and focused during turbulent times and emerge stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Think of resilience as the emotional strength you need to face life's challenges head-on. It's the ability to maintain hope and motivation in the face of obstacles, to keep pursuing your goals, even when the path ahead looks uncertain. Consider the story of Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple. Jobs was famously ousted from the company he created, a devastating blow to any entrepreneur. However, instead of letting this setback define him, Jobs used it as an opportunity to grow. He went on to found Next and Pixar, both of which achieved tremendous success. When he returned to Apple, he led the company to become one of the most innovative and successful brands in history. Jobs' resilience allowed him to turn a painful experience into a launching pad for future success. The importance of resilience. Resilience plays a crucial role in achieving long-term success. Life is full of setbacks, and there will be times when things don't go as planned. Resilience helps you stay focused on your goals, no matter how many obstacles you encounter. Here's why resilience is important. 1. Helps you overcome setbacks. Resilience allows you to recover from failures without losing momentum. Instead of dwelling on your mistakes, you can learn from them and move forward. This ability to quickly get back on your feet is what separates those who succeed from those who give up when faced with difficulties. 2. Improves problem-solving skills. When you're resilient, you're better able to think critically and creatively when faced with challenges. Instead of being overwhelmed, you approach problems with a solution-focused mindset. Resilience helps you stay calm under pressure, evaluate your options, and make decisions that bring you closer to your goals. 3. Boosts self-confidence. Overcoming challenges builds self-confidence. Each time you bounce back from a setback, you prove to yourself that you have the strength to face adversity. This confidence empowers you to tackle even bigger challenges in the future. 4. Strengthens mental and emotional health. Resilience helps you maintain mental and emotional balance during difficult times. It helps you manage stress, cope with anxiety, and maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. The more resilient you are, the better you are at handling life's ups and downs. Developing resilience. Key strategies. Resilience is not something you are born with. It's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Here are some strategies to help you build resilience and bounce back stronger from life's challenges. 1. Embrace a growth mindset. One of the key elements of resilience is adopting a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges and failures as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than as threats or insurmountable obstacles. When you embrace a growth mindset, you believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. For example, instead of thinking, "I failed at this task, I'm just not good enough," you might think, "I didn't succeed this time, but I can learn from this and improve next time." This shift in perspective helps you bounce back from failure with renewed determination. 2. Practice self-compassion. Resilience doesn't mean pushing through adversity without acknowledging your feelings. In fact, practicing self-compassion, being kind to yourself during difficult times, is essential for building resilience. When you face a setback, avoid being overly critical or harsh on yourself. Instead, treat yourself with the same understanding and care that you would offer to a friend who is struggling. Self-compassion helps you avoid negative self-talk and reduces the emotional toll of setbacks. It allows you to recover emotionally from failures and move forward with a positive, proactive mindset. 3. Focus on what you can control. Many of life's challenges are beyond our control. Instead of focusing on the things you cannot change, focus on the things you can control. This shift in focus helps you maintain a sense of agency and empowerment, even when circumstances are difficult. For example, if you lose your job, you may not be able to control the decision that led to your job loss, but you can control how you respond. You can take steps to update your resume, start networking, and search for new job opportunities. By focusing on actions you can take, you maintain a sense of control over your situation. 4. Build a strong support system. No one should face adversity alone. Building a strong support system of friends, family, mentors, and colleagues is crucial for developing resilience. When you have people to lean on during tough times, you are more likely to recover quickly and stay motivated. Your support system provides emotional support, practical advice, and a sense of belonging. They can offer a fresh perspective, remind you of your strengths, and help you stay focused on your goals. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, and be there for others when they are struggling too. 5. Practice mindfulness and stress relief techniques. Resilience is closely tied to your ability to manage stress and maintain mental clarity. Practicing mindfulness and incorporating stress relief techniques into your routine can help you stay calm under pressure and cope with difficult emotions. Mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing, meditation, or journaling, can help you manage stress and stay present during difficult times. These techniques allow you to approach challenges with a clear mind, which helps you make better decisions and respond to adversity in a more balanced way. 6. Set realistic goals and take small steps. When faced with a challenge, it's important to set realistic goals and take small steps toward overcoming it. Trying to tackle everything at once can be overwhelming, but breaking down large challenges into smaller, more manageable tasks makes it easier to make progress. Start by identifying one small step you can take each day to move closer to your goal. As you achieve these small steps, you build momentum and gain confidence, which helps you stay resilient in the face of setbacks. The role of resilience in achieving long-term success. Resilience is not just about bouncing back after failure, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Those who are resilient don't just recover from setbacks, they use them as stepping stones toward greater success. They understand that failure is not a permanent state, but a temporary experience that can lead to personal growth. Think of someone like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison for his fight against apartheid in South Africa. Despite his years of hardship, Mandela remained resilient, staying committed to his cause and believing in a better future. His resilience not only helped him survive prison, but also made him a global symbol of hope and leadership. Mandela's ability to bounce back from such adversity and continue his fight for justice played a key role in the peaceful dismantling of apartheid. Resilience allows you to persevere through difficulties and stay focused on your long-term vision. It's the ability to maintain your commitment to your goals, even when the road gets tough. With resilience, you turn obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into springboards for future success. Conclusion: resilience as a superpower. Resilience is a superpower that enables you to turn adversity into an advantage. It's the mental toughness that allows you to stay focused, learn from setbacks, and keep pushing forward. Resilience is not just about bouncing back, it's about bouncing back stronger. By developing resilience, you not only improve your ability to handle challenges, but you also set yourself up for long-term success. You build the strength to face whatever comes your way, and keep moving forward, with confidence and determination. Remember, resilience is not about avoiding difficulty, it's about learning how to thrive despite it. Embrace adversity, cultivate resilience, and you'll find that every setback is just another opportunity to grow and become stronger. Chapter 9. The importance of self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth, success, and meaningful change. It's the ability to understand your thoughts, emotions, actions, and their impact on others. It involves knowing your strengths and weaknesses, recognizing your values, and understanding how your behavior aligns with your goals. Self-awareness is not just about introspection. It's about taking that knowledge and using it to make better decisions, build healthier relationships, and achieve your desired outcomes. In this chapter, we'll explore why self-awareness is so important, how to develop it, and how it can lead to greater success in all areas of life. Whether it's personal development, professional achievement, or improving your relationships, self-awareness is the key to unlocking your full potential. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is the ability to look inward and recognize the factors that shape your behaviors, emotions, and decisions. It's about understanding how your inner world influences your actions in the outer world. When you are self-aware, you can identify your emotional triggers, understand why you react a certain way to situations, and recognize how your values and beliefs drive your choices. There are two main components of self-awareness: internal awareness. This is the ability to recognize your own emotions, strengths, weaknesses, values, and goals. It involves understanding how your thoughts and feelings influence your behavior and how you interact with the world around you. External awareness. This is the ability to understand how others perceive you. It involves being mindful of how your actions affect the people around you, how they interpret your behavior, and how your relationships are impacted by your emotional state and actions. Self-awareness is not a one-time achievement. It's an ongoing process of self-reflection and learning. The more aware you are of yourself, the better equipped you are to make informed decisions and navigate life's challenges. Why self-awareness is crucial for success. Self-awareness is a powerful tool that shapes every aspect of your life. Here are some key reasons why it is essential for success. 1. Improved decision-making. Self-awareness helps you make better decisions by allowing you to understand your motivations and biases. When you are aware of your values, desires, and limitations, you are more likely to make choices that align with your long-term goals. This awareness enables you to consider how your decisions will affect your future and helps you avoid impulsive or reactive choices. For example, imagine you are considering a new job offer. If you are self-aware, you will recognize that your decision is not just about salary or status, but also about your personal values, whether the company's culture aligns with your beliefs, whether the role supports your personal growth, and whether the work-life balance meets your needs. Without this self-awareness, you might make a decision based solely on external factors and later regret it. 2. Stronger relationships. Self-awareness is key to building strong, healthy relationships. When you are aware of your emotions and how they influence your interactions, you are better equipped to communicate effectively and manage conflicts. You are also more attuned to the feelings and needs of others, which fosters empathy and understanding. In relationships, both personal and professional, being self-aware allows you to take responsibility for your actions and avoid blaming others for problems that may stem from your own behavior. It helps you recognize when you may be reacting out of anger or frustration, and gives you the space to pause and choose a more thoughtful, constructive response. For example, if you find yourself frequently irritated in certain situations, self-awareness allows you to identify the root cause, whether it's stress, unmet expectations, or past experiences. With this knowledge, you can take steps to address the issue, communicate better, and prevent unnecessary conflict. 3. Greater emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, EQ, is the ability to understand and manage your emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. Self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence because it enables you to be in tune with your emotions and reactions. It helps you respond thoughtfully, rather than reacting impulsively. For instance, when you feel frustrated or anxious, self-awareness allows you to recognize these emotions and choose how to respond, rather than letting those emotions dictate your actions. The more aware you are of your emotions, the better you can manage them in a way that is aligned with your goals and values. 4. Increased confidence and self-esteem. Self-awareness allows you to better understand your strengths and weaknesses. When you are aware of your strengths, you can leverage them to your advantage, whether in your career, personal life, or hobbies. Recognizing your weaknesses allows you to take steps to improve them or to seek help when necessary. This understanding boosts self-confidence and self-esteem because you are no longer relying on external validation or guessing about your abilities. You know what you're good at, and you know where you need to grow. This self-knowledge makes you more grounded and assured in your decisions and actions. 5. Better stress management. Stress often comes from being overwhelmed by emotions, tasks, or expectations. Self-awareness helps you manage stress by allowing you to identify the sources of your stress and how you respond to it. For example, you may notice that you tend to get stressed when you feel out of control, or when you have too many tasks at once. With this awareness, you can develop strategies to manage your stress, such as prioritizing tasks, setting boundaries, or practicing relaxation techniques. Self-awareness gives you the tools to navigate stressful situations in a way that minimizes their impact on your mental and physical health. How to cultivate self-awareness. Self-awareness is not something that happens overnight. It's a skill that requires consistent practice and reflection. Here are some strategies to help you cultivate greater self-awareness. 1. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. By being mindful of your thoughts, feelings, and physical sensations, you can gain deeper insight into your internal state. Mindfulness helps you become more aware of your reactions to situations and how your emotions influence your behavior. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and observe your thoughts. Pay attention to how your body feels, what emotions arise, and how you react to different situations. With time, mindfulness will help you become more attuned to your inner world and allow you to make more intentional choices. 2. Keep a journal. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection and self-awareness. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences helps you gain clarity and identify patterns in your behavior. When you regularly journal, you create an opportunity to reflect on your actions and reactions, which increases your understanding of yourself. Keep a few minutes each day to write about your thoughts and emotions. What happened today that made you feel happy, frustrated, or inspired? How did you respond to challenges or conflicts? Over time, journaling will help you gain insights into your behavior and provide a deeper understanding of your values and goals. 3. Seek the feedback from others. While self-awareness involves looking inward, it also requires understanding how others perceive you. Asking for feedback from trusted friends, family, or colleagues can provide valuable insight into areas where you might be blind to your own behavior. This external feedback helps you identify blind spots and see yourself from a different perspective. Be open to constructive criticism and use it as an opportunity to grow. Remember that feedback is not a judgment of your character. It's an opportunity for self-improvement. 4. Set regular reflection time. To develop self-awareness, you need to make time for regular reflection. Set aside time each day or week to think about your actions, goals, and emotional responses. Reflect on how you can improve and what steps you can take to better align your actions with your values. Ask yourself questions like, what did I learn today? How did my emotions affect my decisions? What can I do differently next time? Regular reflection helps you track your growth and keep you aligned with your long-term vision. Keep the feedback aside. Honesty is the key to self-awareness. To truly understand yourself, you need to be honest about your strengths, weaknesses, and behavior. Acknowledge both your successes and your mistakes, without judgment. Self-awareness isn't about being perfect. It's about being truthful with yourself and using that honesty to make positive changes. Conclusion. The power of self-awareness. Self-awareness is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and success. It helps you make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and achieve your goals. By developing greater self-awareness, you gain insight into your emotions, actions, and values, which allows you to live a more authentic, intentional life. Cultivating self-awareness is an ongoing process, but with regular practice, you can deepen your understanding of yourself and unlock your full potential. When you know who you are, you can make choices that align with your true desires and create the life you've always wanted. Chapter 10. Visualization. Seeing success before it happens. Imagine you're about to take the most important step toward achieving your biggest goal, whether it's completing a major project, winning a competition, or delivering a life-changing presentation. Now, before you even begin, close your eyes and picture yourself succeeding. See yourself performing flawlessly, feeling confident, and achieving the desired result. This is the power of visualization, a technique that successful people have used for centuries to manifest their goals, improve performance, and stay motivated. In this chapter, we'll explore how visualization works, the science behind it, and how you can use it as a powerful tool to achieve success. By visualizing success before it happens, you can prime your mind for success, boost your confidence, and overcome obstacles with a clear and focused mindset. What is visualization? Visualization is the process of creating vivid, mental images of yourself achieving your goals. It involves imagining the details of your desired outcome, whether it's acing a presentation, winning a race, or reaching a milestone in your career. The more detailed and sensory-rich these images are, the more powerful the visualization becomes. But visualization is not just about dreaming or hoping for the best. It's about preparing your mind for success. By vividly imagining yourself reaching your goals, you create a mental blueprint that helps you stay focused, confident, and resilient when faced with challenges. For example, athletes often use visualization before big competitions. They picture themselves performing at their best, crossing the finish line, or executing a flawless move. By repeatedly visualizing success, they build the mental strength to achieve it. Visualization has been used by Olympians, top performers, and professionals in various fields as a tool to enhance their focus and performance. The science behind visualization. Visualization is more than just wishful thinking. Research shows that visualization has a significant impact on performance and achievement. When you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, your brain processes the image as though you are actually performing the task. This activates the same neural pathways as if you were physically engaging in the activity. This is where the power of the mind comes in. Studies have found that athletes who practice mental imagery, or visualization, have improved motor skills, greater confidence, and enhanced focus. A famous study published in the Journal of Sports Psychology showed that athletes who visualized performing a skill improved their actual performance by up to 45%. Visualization works because it helps to program your brain for success. When you repeatedly visualize yourself succeeding, you strengthen the neural connections responsible for executing that action. This creates a mental map that your mind and body follow when it's time to perform in real life. How visualization enhances performance. Visualization has the power to enhance performance in several ways. 1. Boosts confidence. Visualization helps build confidence by allowing you to mentally rehearse success. The more you see yourself achieving your goals, the more you believe in your ability to do so. This increased self-confidence can carry over into your actual performance, helping you stay calm, focused, and determined when it matters most. For example, if you're preparing for a job interview, visualize yourself answering questions confidently, speaking clearly, and leaving a positive impression. The more you visualize these successful moments, the more confident you'll feel in the actual interview. 2. Reduces anxiety and stress. Visualization is also a powerful tool for reducing anxiety and stress. When you visualize a successful outcome, you mentally prepare yourself for the experience, which helps to alleviate fear and tension. For many people, the fear of failure is one of the biggest obstacles to success. Visualization helps counteract this fear by replacing negative thoughts with positive, empowering images. For example, before a big presentation, you might feel nervous about speaking in front of a large group. However, if you visualize yourself delivering the presentation confidently and successfully, your brain becomes familiar with the situation and calms your nerves. The more you practice visualization, the more at ease you'll feel during real-life situations. 3. Improves focus and motivation. Visualization helps you stay focused on your goals and maintain motivation, even when challenges arise. By mentally rehearsing success, you reinforce your commitment to the task at hand. Visualization serves as a reminder of why your goals are important and helps you stay motivated to work toward them. For example, if you're working toward a fitness goal, visualization can help keep you focused on your desired outcome, whether it's running a marathon or achieving a specific weight. By visualizing yourself crossing the finish line or reaching your target weight, You remind yourself of the end result, which fuels your motivation to continue working hard. 4. Enhances problem-solving abilities. Visualization also improves your problem-solving skills. When you visualize a goal, you often imagine the steps required to achieve it. This mental rehearsal helps you identify potential obstacles and think through solutions before you encounter them in real life. As a result, when challenges arise, you're better equipped to handle them with confidence and creativity. For example, if you're planning a major project, visualizing each stage of the process helps you anticipate possible issues, such as time constraints or resource limitations. This proactive approach to problem solving ensures you're prepared for any challenges that come your way. How to use visualization effectively. Visualization is a skill that takes practice, and like any other skill, the more you practice it, the more effective it becomes. Here's how you can use visualization to achieve your goals. 1. Set clear goals. The first step in visualization is to set clear, specific goals. Be as detailed as possible about what you want to achieve. Instead of simply visualizing success, imagine the specific outcome you're working toward. For example, if your goal is to get promoted at work, visualize the specific role you want, the recognition you'll receive, and the impact you'll have on your team. The more specific your goal, the clearer the mental image becomes, which makes visualization more powerful. 2. Create a vivid mental image. When you visualize, create a vivid and sensory-rich mental image. Imagine the sights, sounds, smells, and feelings associated with your success. The more sensory details you include, the more real the experience becomes in your mind. For example, if you're visualizing yourself delivering a presentation, picture the room, the audience, and yourself speaking confidently. Hear the applause and feel the sense of accomplishment as you finish. The more immersive the visualization, the more your brain connects with the experience. 3. Visualize regularly. Like any skill, visualization requires regular practice. Set aside time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals. Even just 5 to 10 minutes a day can make a significant impact on your mindset and performance. Make visualization a part of your daily routine, just like exercising or working toward your goals. 4. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. While visualizing the end result is important, it's equally valuable to visualize the process. Picture yourself overcoming obstacles, staying focused, and taking action toward your goal. Visualizing the journey helps you stay committed and focused, even when progress feels slow or difficult. 5. Believe in the possibility. Visualization is most effective when you truly believe in the possibility of your success. If you visualize yourself achieving something, but deep down don't believe it's possible, your mind will have a harder time accepting the image. Cultivate a mindset of belief and confidence in your ability to succeed. The more you believe in your vision, the more powerful the impact of visualization. Conclusion. Seeing success before it happens. Visualization is a powerful tool that primes your mind for success, boosts your confidence, and enhances your ability to perform at your best. By imagining yourself succeeding before it happens, you create a mental map that guides your actions and decisions, making it easier to achieve your goals. Whether you're preparing for a competition, a big presentation, or any other significant event, visualization helps you stay focused, motivated, and confident. Remember that success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of consistent effort, belief, and mental preparation. By using visualization as part of your daily routine, you can turn your goals into reality, one vivid mental image at a time. Chapter 11. The Power of Persistence. Persistence is the unsung hero of success. It is the quiet force that drives people to keep moving forward, even when they face challenges, failures, and setbacks. Success is rarely immediate, and even the most talented individuals face obstacles along the way. But the key to achieving lasting success is not talent, luck, or sheer intelligence. It's persistence. It's the ability to keep going, no matter how tough the journey gets, and to never lose sight of your goals. In this chapter, we'll explore the power of persistence, how to cultivate it, and how it can turn challenges into triumphs. What is persistence? Persistence is the ability to keep working toward a goal despite difficulties, delays, or failures. It's the determination to continue moving forward, even when success seems distant or uncertain. Persistence is the quality that allows you to rise after every fall and keep going when others would quit. Think about the classic example of Thomas Edison. Edison faced failure after failure while working on the invention of the light bulb. He is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's persistence eventually led to one of the most significant inventions in history. His ability to stay focused on his goal, even when the path was filled with frustration and setbacks, made him one of the greatest inventors of all time. The role of persistence in success. Persistence plays a crucial role in success for several reasons. 1. Helps you overcome obstacles. Every journey toward success is filled with obstacles. Whether it's financial struggles, self-doubt, or unforeseen challenges, everyone encounters roadblocks along the way. Persistence allows you to keep pushing forward, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. When you persist, you don't let challenges stop you. Instead, you look for ways to work around them or grow stronger because of them. 2. Builds resilience. Persistence builds resilience. When you keep going after failure, you learn from your mistakes and grow stronger. With each setback, you develop the mental and emotional strength to handle future challenges. Resilience is a powerful trait, and persistence is the key to building it. The more you persevere, the better equipped you are to handle the ups and downs of life. 3. Keeps you focused on your goals. In the face of adversity, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. Persistence helps you stay focused on your ultimate vision. It keeps your eyes on the prize, even when distractions or challenges threaten to pull you off course. When you persist, you don't allow short-term failures or difficulties to divert your attention. Instead, you remain dedicated to your long-term goals and continue moving forward. 4. Transforms failure into success. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Persistent individuals understand this truth. Instead of viewing failure as a sign to quit, they see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each failure becomes a stepping stone toward eventual success. Persistence allows you to turn failures into valuable lessons that help you improve and move closer to your goal. Developing the power of persistence. While some people may seem naturally persistent, persistence is a skill that can be developed over time. Here are several ways to cultivate the power of persistence. 1. Set clear, meaningful goals. The first step in developing persistence is to set clear and meaningful goals. When you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve, it becomes easier to stay focused and determined, even when the road gets tough. Your goals should be specific, measurable, and aligned with your values. When you know exactly what you're working toward, persistence becomes easier because you have a sense of purpose. For example, instead of simply saying, "I want to be successful," set specific goals like, "I want to write a book by the end of this year," or "I want to increase my sales by 20% within 6 months. Clear goals give you something concrete to work toward, making it easier to stay persistent. 2. Break goals into manageable steps. Big goals can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get discouraged when progress feels slow. To maintain persistence, break your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Each small victory will keep you motivated and remind you that you're moving closer to your goal. For instance, if your goal is to lose 50 pounds, break it down into smaller steps, like losing 5 pounds a month. Celebrate each small milestone along the way, and you'll find it easier to stay persistent in the long run. 3. Develop a strong sense of purpose. Persistence is fueled by a deep sense of purpose. When you are connected to the reason behind your goals, you are more likely to persist, even in the face of challenges. Ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? The stronger your sense of purpose, the more determined you'll be to push through obstacles. For example, if your goal is to get a promotion, you might be motivated by the desire for financial security, personal growth, or the opportunity to make a bigger impact in your organization. A strong purpose helps you stay motivated when things get tough. 4. Embrace the process. Persistence isn't just about focusing on the end goal, it's also about embracing the process. The journey toward success often involves hard work, discipline, and setbacks. Rather than getting frustrated by challenges, focus on the growth that comes with each experience. Embrace the ups and downs as opportunities to learn and improve. For example, if you're trying to improve your fitness, don't just focus on the number on the scale. Embrace the process of becoming healthier, improving your strength, and learning new skills. When you focus on the journey itself, you'll find it easier to stay persistent, even when the results aren't immediately visible. 5. Maintain a positive mindset. A positive mindset is essential for persistence. When faced with challenges, it's easy to become discouraged and give up. However, a positive mindset allows you to view obstacles as temporary setbacks rather than insurmountable roadblocks. When you maintain optimism and focus on what's possible, you'll find it easier to keep going, no matter how tough the journey becomes. Instead of thinking, "This is too hard, I'll never make it," try reframing it as "This is tough, but I'm learning from it, and I will keep going." A positive mindset makes persistence feel more achievable and turns challenges into opportunities for growth. 6. Take care of yourself. Persistence requires energy, focus, and mental clarity. If you don't take care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally, your ability to stay persistent will be compromised. Make sure you get enough sleep, eat healthily, exercise, and take time to relax. When you're physically and mentally well, you'll have the stamina to stay persistent in the face of challenges. The rewards of persistence. The rewards of persistence are immense. By sticking with your goals, you increase your chances of success, and you develop character, strength, and resilience. Over time, persistence leads to increased self-confidence, as you realize that you can overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Persistence also teaches you important life skills, such as patience, discipline, and perseverance. These skills help you succeed not only in achieving your goals, but also in handling life's challenges with grace and strength. Ultimately, persistence leads to lasting success. As you continue to persevere, you build momentum and make progress toward your dreams. The more you persist, the closer you get to achieving your goals. Conclusion. Keep going. No matter what, persistence is the key to turning dreams into reality. It's the force that propels you forward, even when the road is long and filled with obstacles. By staying focused, committed, and determined, you can overcome any challenge and achieve your goals. The road to success may not always be easy, but with persistence, every setback becomes an opportunity to grow stronger and more determined. The next time you face a challenge, remember this: it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you rise. Keep going, no matter what. With persistence, you can achieve anything. Chapter 12. Championing your growth and legacy. Success is not just about achieving personal milestones or accumulating wealth. It's about the lasting impact you leave behind. True champions understand that their success is not only measured by their accomplishments, but by how they influence and inspire others, and by the legacy they create through their actions, values, and growth. In this final chapter, we'll explore the concept of championing your own growth, the importance of continuous improvement, and how to build a legacy that will endure far beyond your lifetime. What does it mean to champion your growth? Championing your growth means taking full responsibility for your personal development, continuously striving to be a better version of yourself, and committing to lifelong learning. It involves setting aside the comfort of the status quo and pushing yourself to break past your limits. It's about constantly evolving, gaining new knowledge, enhancing your skills, and developing the emotional intelligence required to succeed in an ever-changing world. Personal growth isn't just about improving your knowledge or talents. It's also about cultivating self-awareness, building resilience, learning from mistakes, and embracing challenges as opportunities to grow stronger. Champions prioritize growth, knowing that success is a journey, not a destination. For example, think of someone like Nelson Mandela. He was a constant learner and thinker, and his commitment to growth didn't stop when he was released from prison. His growth as a leader and visionary, his ability to forgive and reconcile, and his relentless commitment to justice left an indelible impact on the world. Championing his growth helped him become not just a leader, but a symbol of hope, peace, and transformation. The importance of continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is essential for anyone who wants to create a lasting impact. This process, often called Kaizen in Japanese philosophy, is based on the idea that small, consistent improvements add up over time to create significant results. The idea is to never become complacent, always looking for ways to learn, grow, and refine your approach to life and work. Consider the success of companies like Apple, Tesla, or Amazon. They didn't achieve greatness by being satisfied with the status quo. They were built on a culture of continuous improvement, constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible, learning from failure, and evolving their products and services to meet new needs. The individuals behind these companies, like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos, were champions of their own growth, relentlessly refining their skills, perspectives, and strategies. Similarly, when you champion your own growth, you unlock the ability to make better decisions, adapt to changing circumstances, and create more opportunities for yourself and others. Continuous improvement ensures that you remain relevant and capable of achieving your goals, no matter what challenges arise. The role of mindset in personal growth. The mindset you adopt plays a crucial role in your ability to champion your growth. A growth mindset, as coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. People with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to improve, rather than as roadblocks that are too difficult to overcome. By adopting a growth mindset, you allow yourself to embrace failure as a part of the learning process, and you don't shy away from difficult tasks. Instead, you lean into challenges, knowing that they are the key to your growth. This mindset will drive you to push through adversity and continuously strive for excellence. The opposite of a growth mindset is a fixed mindset, where individuals believe their abilities are static, and failure is seen as a reflection of their limitations. If you are to champion your growth and become a true champion in any field, it's essential to cultivate and nurture a growth mindset, building your legacy. A legacy is the lasting mark you leave on the world. It's not just the tangible accomplishments or financial success you achieve, but the impact you have on the people around you. Champions understand that their legacy is shaped by how they use their time, talents, and resources to contribute to others and to the greater good. Your legacy is built over time through consistent actions, decisions, and interactions with others. It's shaped by the values you live by and the way you treat people. The greatest legacies aren't built by seeking fame or recognition. They're built by acting with integrity, showing kindness, and making a positive impact in the lives of others. For example, the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. is not only about his achievements in the civil rights movement, but also about the values of equality, justice, and love that he stood for. His influence continues to inspire generations of people around the world, who are committed to making the world a better place. Building a legacy involves living intentionally, aligning your actions with your values, and staying focused on the long-term impact of your decisions. It requires thinking beyond your own lifetime, and considering how your contributions will affect future generations. How to champion your growth and build a lasting legacy. To champion your growth and create a legacy that lasts, consider these key strategies. 1. Live with purpose and intent. Everything you do should be aligned with your values and your larger vision for your life. Live each day with intention and focus on making choices that will contribute to your long-term goals. Ask yourself, What kind of impact do I want to have on the world? What do I want to be remembered for? These questions help you stay focused on the bigger picture and ensure that your actions align with your desired legacy. 2. Prioritize personal development. Continual learning and self-improvement should be at the heart of your daily routine. This means seeking knowledge, improving your skills, and becoming more self-aware. Don't settle for where you are today, strive to be better tomorrow. Personal development doesn't just help you reach your goals, it also equips you to handle challenges with confidence and resilience. 3. Inspire and uplift others. A true champion's legacy isn't about personal accolades, it's about uplifting those around them. Share your knowledge, support others in their journey, and help others succeed. The best leaders and mentors are those who inspire others to reach their fullest potential, and who provide guidance, encouragement, and support along the way. 4. Leave a positive impact. A legacy is defined not just by what you achieve, but by the positive impact you leave on others. Whether it's through charitable work, mentoring, or simply being kind and compassionate, your actions should aim to make the world a better place. The more you contribute to the well-being and success of others, the more your legacy will grow. 5. Build relationships. Building meaningful relationships is a cornerstone of both personal growth and legacy. Surround yourself with people who support your vision, challenge you to grow, and share your values. These relationships will help you stay grounded and focused on the bigger picture, and they will also allow you to leave a legacy of strong connections that continue to support and inspire others long after you're gone. 6. Reflect on your impact. Take time regularly to reflect on the impact you're making. Are your actions aligned with your long-term goals and values? Are you moving in the direction of the legacy you want to leave? Reflection helps you course correct, stay motivated, and ensures that your efforts are meaningful and purposeful. Conclusion. Leaving a legacy of impact, championing your growth, is about being intentional with your time, energy, and resources. It's about continuously striving to improve yourself, learning from your experiences, and using your knowledge and skills to benefit others. Creating a lasting legacy is about living in a way that aligns with your deepest values, and leaving a positive mark on the world. Success is not only measured by what you accomplish, but by how you impact those around you, and how you contribute to the greater good. As you champion your growth, remember that your legacy is a reflection of your choices, your actions, and the way you live your life. Strive to leave a legacy that inspires, uplifts, and empowers future generations to live with purpose and determination, just as you have.